Today we're going to talk about 5 ways that we can make decluttering fun. Hello, my name's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. I do videos all about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and today we're going to talk about decluttering and how we can make it fun and enjoyable and have a good time when we're doing it. So I've come up with 5 different ways that you can make decluttering really interesting and fun and enjoyable so that it doesn't feel quite so overwhelming. Because if I was to say to you, let's go and declutter, that might be a huge task, it might be overwhelming and it might be too much to deal with. So we need to chunk it up, we need to make it more interesting and we need to make it an enjoyable experience so that you're more likely to keep going and keep motivated with decluttering. So let's get into our 5 different ways to make it fun. My first tip is to set goals, set rewards and challenges. So there's a different selection of things you could do here. So goal setting is a really good way to keep yourself motivated. This might be setting yourself a goal of doing one bedside cabinet. It might be setting a goal of doing your bedroom so that you have a nice calm atmosphere. It might be that you want to set a challenge of decluttering as much as you can within 15 minutes. There are lots of goals that you could set to help you get motivated, and there's also lots of different challenges. So like I said, a time limit is a really good way of making a challenge. How much can you declutter within 15-20 minutes? There is also the 30-day minimalism game where you can have the numbers 1 to 30 and each day you have one of the numbers that you declutter. So you can either do it so that on the first of the month you do 1 item, on the second of the month 2 items, third of the month 3 items, etc. Or what you could do is you could get all the numbers 1 to 30 on a piece of paper, pop them in a jar and take one out each day and see which number you get, and you have to get rid of that number of items from your home. It's also really important that within your goal setting and challenges you give yourself little mini rewards. It could be that you are going to celebrate by sharing some pictures with your friends and they're kind of on board with that and know what you're up to. It could be that you reward yourself with your favourite chocolate bar or your favourite smoothie or something like that, just so that you've got some little treats along the way that can keep you motivated. Be careful when you are doing rewards that you're not rewarding yourself by purchasing some items for your home, because the idea is that we're trying to get rid of as much as we can first before you can then identify what it is that you need. But it might be that if you're working on one particular area and your challenge is to improve your bedroom area, for example, it could be that you reward yourself with a new set of bedding as long as you have got rid of the other ones that you don't need. So be careful when it comes to rewards that you're not adding more things into your home. So try and make them consumables, things that you can just enjoy that are just kind of short, sharp rewards. My second tip to make decluttering fun is to take before and after pictures. I think this is a really good way of reflecting on your progress and how far you've come. If you take a picture of an area that you're focusing on, such as like the bedside cabinet or the desk, before you start, do your decluttering and then take a picture after and do that comparison. Look at how much stuff and how much better it looks and kind of acknowledge the effort that you put in, and that can be really rewarding and satisfying to do. And you could also share those with friends and families and they would be able to share in your success as well, and that would just boost you to keep going and keep motivated. My third tip is to try on items. So for your wardrobe, trying on all your wardrobe items, making your outfits come together with different items and seeing what fits, what doesn't. And when it comes to products, testing out your products and make sure that they work and that they are usable, that you are going to use them. So maybe think about how you can be a bit more active in your decluttering process. I think trying on clothes helps you to really understand whether or not it goes with any of your style, or if it fits, or if it's worn through. Sometimes you can't identify those kind of things unless you try it on, and that's probably the best way to do that. And it's really important that you know that products work so that you're not keeping things that are actually faulty and not going to serve a purpose for you. Make sure that you check things work, you check that they're going to serve their purpose for you so that you know that they are in good condition. My third tip is to get friends and family involved, and in particular I want you to find a declutter buddy. This is either somebody that is going to declutter their home at the same time as you, so that you have somebody to communicate with and share things with, or somebody that can just keep you accountable. They don't have to be decluttering themselves, but just somebody that you can share your decluttering journey with, so that they are keeping you accountable, telling you how well you're doing, keeping you motivated, and kind of sharing in your story, because it's quite helpful to have somebody that understands your process and what you're doing and why, and it's just somebody that's just going to enjoy that journey with you. It'll keep you motivated and it will give you some accountability, because you'll then know that you're sharing things and progress with them, and they'll be able to kind of have those conversations with you, and helps you process some of those more difficult items as well. It might be somebody that you can ask for advice on certain items. If it was you, would you keep this item? And they might have a different point of view, and it keeps you kind of in check and helps you to reassess some of those more difficult items. And my final tip is to make sure that you get music and snacks involved. There is no more fun than having music playing, your favourite music, your favourite songs, favourite artists, and having little knickknacks to nibble on as you go. It's going to keep you energised, going to keep you motivated, and it's just going to make it a more enjoyable experience, rather than it just being kind of, oh, got to do this, and moving around and just kind of feeling flustered. It kind of helps you to have a bit of a rhythm, it helps you to have a bit of momentum with it, because you're kind of appreciating how much time has gone, because you know how long roughly your songs are, and it just kind of keeps you in check, keeps you motivated, and makes it an enjoyable experience. So there are 5 ways that you can make decluttering fun. Hopefully that's a bit of a new take on the older version that I did. I have a link to my old video about how to make decluttering fun, but I wanted to give some new suggestions on how you can make that more enjoyable. Hopefully this will help you along your decluttering journey, and I would love to know if you try out any of these ideas below. Let me know if you've got a declutter buddy. Can you tag them in the video so that they can know all about how they can get involved? I hope this helps you to get motivated and to keep decluttering. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you want to see more videos on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and I shall see you soon. Take care, bye.